Comprehensive Review of Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Introduction. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell is one of the most influential books on success to emerge in recent years. Gladwell, a renowned journalist and best-selling author, attempts to understand what lies at the heart of the achievements of the most outstanding individuals. The book deconstructs the myth of the lone genius, instead emphasizing the importance of context, environment, opportunities, and cultural heritage. The book consists of two main parts: opportunity and legacy, which examine different aspects of success. Gladwell demonstrates that success is not solely the result of talent and hard work, but also of many external factors that are often overlooked. 2. Book Summary. Part 1. Opportunity. In this section, Gladwell explores how opportunities and circumstances influence individual success. The author presents a series of fascinating cases and analyses. Chapter 1. The Matthew Effect. Gladwell opens the book by analyzing the success of Canadian hockey players, showing how their birth dates affect their chances of success. He reveals that most of the top players were born in the early months of the year, giving them a physical advantage and better training opportunities from a young age. Children born in January, February, and March have a greater chance of success in hockey because they are bigger, stronger, and more physically developed than their peers born later in the year, Gladwell observes. Chapter 2. The 10,000-Hour Rule. Gladwell introduces the concept of the 10,000-hour rule, arguing that achieving mastery in any field requires approximately 10,000 hours of practice. Examples include the Beatles, who achieved success through intensive performances in Hamburg, and Bill Gates, who had early access to a computer, allowing him to spend thousands of hours programming. The key to success is not only talent, but also the ability to practice intensely, the author argues. Part 2. Legacy. The second part of the book focuses on the influence of culture and heritage on success. Chapter 3. The Ethnic Theory of Plane Crashes. Gladwell examines the influence of agricultural culture on human behavior in different parts of the world. He points out that societies historically associated with agriculture tend to develop specific character traits and behaviors that affect their achievements. Our cultural heritage has a tremendous impact on our behavior and decisions, Gladwell emphasizes. Chapter 4. The Trouble with Geniuses. Part 2. Gladwell analyzes cases of plane crashes, showing that cultural communication norms can have disastrous consequences. An example is South Korean pilots, whose hierarchical approach to communication led to misunderstandings and errors. In crisis situations, the culture in which we grew up can influence our reactions and ability to communicate effectively, writes Gladwell. 3. Content analysis. Gladwell presents many compelling arguments supported by numerous studies and data. His theories are well-founded and illustrated with concrete examples. Key ideas. The importance of context. Gladwell emphasizes that individual success is largely the result of external circumstances and opportunities encountered along the way. If we want to understand why some people succeed, we must look not only at themselves but also at their communities, families, and the world in which they grew up, Gladwell writes. The 10,000-hour rule. This concept highlights the importance of practice and perseverance in achieving mastery. Mastery in any field requires time, dedication, and the right conditions for development, the author contends. The influence of culture. Gladwell highlights how our cultural heritage affects our behavior and achievements. Our actions and decisions are deeply rooted in our culture and traditions, the author emphasizes. Strengths and weaknesses. Accessible writing style. Gladwell writes in a clear and accessible manner, making even complex concepts easy to understand. Engaging examples. The examples and stories presented in the book are fascinating and inspiring, making the book both educational and engaging. Innovative approach. Gladwell provides a fresh perspective on the topic of success, debunking popular myths and showing how many factors influence individual achievements. IV. Socioeconomic context. The book, Outliers, contributes to a broader discussion about equality of opportunity and the role of society in shaping individuals. Gladwell suggests that much of what we consider individual achievements is, in fact, the result of broader social and historical processes. Comparison with other books on success. Mindset, by Carol Dweck. Dweck focuses on the importance of mindset and approach to challenges, while Gladwell emphasizes the significance of external circumstances. The Talent Code, by Daniel Coyle. Coyle, like Gladwell, talks about the importance of practice, but focuses more on the neurobiological mechanisms and skill-building techniques. Case studies and examples. Gladwell uses numerous examples from various fields to illustrate his theories. These examples are not only interesting, but also well-researched and thought-provoking, making the book both informative and engaging. Practical application of insights from the book. Analysis of case studies. Detailed discussion of selected case studies, such as the stories of the Beatles, Bill Gates, or South Korean pilots. Practical application of insights. Examples of applying insights in real-life situations, demonstrating how understanding context and seizing opportunities can lead to success. VI. Reader reactions and reviews. Reader opinions vary. Many praise the book for its insightfulness and fresh perspective on success, while others express some reservations about oversimplifications and lack of in-depth analysis on some topics. Positive reviews. Inspirational and motivating. Many readers note that the book changed their perspective on success and motivated them to take action toward their goals. Clear explanations. Readers appreciate the author's clear way of presenting complex concepts, making them easy to understand. Engaging examples. The examples and stories presented in the book are fascinating and inspiring, making readers want to delve deeper into the topic. Critical reviews. Oversimplifications. Some readers criticize Gladwell for oversimplifying complex issues, which may lead to misconceptions. Lack of depth. The book often touches on many topics superficially without delving into details, which can be frustrating for more advanced readers. Anecdotal evidence. Some readers note that the author relies on anecdotal evidence, which may not be representative of the general population.